All right, guys, welcome back. We have a new figure. This is a big one for me. I had him when I was a kid. I think my brother had all the other Snake Men, but this was the one that I got. And he's such a cool figure, especially for back in those days, too. He's just one of the better gimmicks of Masters of the Universe. It's this new deluxe King Hiss. We actually have the bubble, that scale bubble, like we had on the other Snake Man, which is always a nice touch. I really like the card at the very top. I can't remember if the other Snake Men had that at the top too, the scaling. But he looks great. It's a really nice package for those of you who collect MOC. This is a cool figure to display for sure. Let's look at the back real quick. Yeah, so of course we have some cool card art at the very top. Using snake armor, He-Man from He-Man 200 times, and then we have actually Teela on the right hand side. She's kind of small, but we have her in her snake version. I'm really hoping we get a figure for this version of Teela. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Hopefully some new molded parts to her, new tooled parts to her. But that would be a cool figure to own on top of everything else. So yeah, just let's open him up. I've been really waiting to open this guy up. Yeah, so here he is. Just a great figure again. I guess one of the big differences that I'm noticing is that chest plate. It used to just be pegs that kind of plugged into a hole that kept it together with the head. That's a really soft plastic. Like you squeeze it, it's got a lot of give to it. So that's very different. I do like the way they did it though, because that head you can articulate that head, and as you'll see later, you can pop that head off and put on a snake head. I'll set that up before I'm done here. But yeah, just like I said, just a great figure. All that articulation. It's so neat having him. I'm so glad that we have him and the three other Snake Men that we have. Still waiting on Tongue Lasher and a couple more. But yeah, it's great. He comes with his staff that the snake head always points in the wrong direction if you have him holding it. I always thought that was weird. I've mentioned in the other Snake Men video that it's weird that when you held them, yeah, the snake faced you. Where I think the snake head should probably be facing the other way. But yeah, he comes with his shield. It's great. Just a great figure. So, anyways, guys, let's go to the transformation mode with him and see what that looks like. All right, so here he is in his snake mode or whatever. His skin is peeled off. Yeah, this is definitely an improvement on the original vintage one. Like I said, he was one of my favorite characters. That chest plate popped off and his arms came off. And his arms and his head were much smaller. As a kid, I do remember thinking, God, I wish his arms were much bigger. But it was still such a cool figure, to have. The thing I do like about this is the head's twist. Besides it being big, the head's twist, the torso is a little bit bigger. That head is just great on him. And that does fit, with the chest plate too, so you can kind of do a mid-transformation, you set them up on the shelf or take pictures, whatever. I think we're going to have some mid-transformation pictures of him, once I get him in front of the camera for some pictures. But yeah, just cool. The head's tilt on the snake, on his arms and stuff, which is kind of nice. But yeah, that's a cool feature. I do wish they would have maybe gave him some elbows or the mouths open, a little bit more articulation with his arms and even his main head. It would have been nice if that mouth could open and close, but I guess I'd rather at least have his main head open. But yeah, what a great figure. They did a pretty good job with this, with giving us an updated version of this figure. So let's look at a mid-transformation shot real quick. So yeah, there we go. One of his arms and his head is missing. They did make that head more so to fit snugly around the armor than they did, the head with the normal snake torso, but yeah, it still looks cool. It's a great figure. So yeah, man, if one of those Etsy people came out with like another arm that had like 3 snakes on it or something, that'd be pretty rad. But yeah, still just a great figure. Yeah, now that we've seen them, let's go to some pictures. All right, guys. So first shot's kind of based on King Hiss's first appearance in the comics. We have him coming up out of some kind of portal. Skeletor has resurrected him, and then we have Cobra Khan in the background, you know, because he was kind of one of Skeletor's minions before the Snake Men came around. Just kind of a cool dramatic shot with these guys and setting up these lights, just kind of red light, green light in back just for the snakes, you know, for the Snake Men. And then I threw that red light in just to kind of give them a cool, you know, opposing color from the color wheel. And then, yeah, just fill them in the background with the rocks. This should be a cave, but I just don't have enough rocks or the right dial to make a cave for these guys. So we have that star background that works actually pretty well for this picture. You know, so it's not so much in a cave, just in some kind of portal outside in some rocky terrain. So yeah, pretty cool picture. Really like how it turned out. Let's go on to another one. All right, so our next shot's kind of loosely based off that first comic too, where He-Man, I almost called him Superman, where He-Man pulls off one of King Hiss's arms and is shocked to see that it's a snake. So we got that mid-transformation. Whoop, there he went. Well, whatever. But well, I already got my shot taken. Yeah, we got that mid-transformation King Hiss, where we can only see part of his body. And I think this next shot, after I pick He-Man up, we'll have to do a full body shot of King Hiss as his snake self. So let's go on to that. So yeah, here our final shot of this video is King Hiss, you know, completely in his, you know, second mutation, whatever you want to call it, his second transformation, making sure I get those snake heads in there. He-Man, you know, with the yelling face, and then, you know, King Hiss ready to pounce. You know, he's got his fangs out, just ready to sink into He-Man. It's too bad he has body armor on. He's going to have to aim for the arms or the legs. But yeah, just a cool picture. You know, just absolutely loving this figure. I'm so glad we got King Hiss. I'm going to have to revisit him sooner rather than later and get him with the other 3 Snake Men in a cool picture. I am kind of regretting not getting Thunder Punch He-Man out first for a couple shots, because I thought maybe it's Flying Fist He-Man is in the original comic. I think it was actually Flying Fist He-Man. I don't remember, but you know, it would have been nice to use him. But I haven't opened him up yet. I do have a review of both of those figures coming, in Terraclaw's Skeletor that I just never got around to. But yeah, just look forward to that. Anyways, guys, hit the like and subscribe button. Check out the description in the video for my Instagram link and my Facebook link. You know, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of this awesome new figure. And we'll catch you guys at the next video. Bye now.